Will Aaron Ramsdale be feeling the pressure, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. I'm not a fan of sort of, if you like, competition for goalkeepers. I think you need a clear number one and then a clear number two. That's my view, having had experiences at United where we've had clear number ones and number twos, and then where we've had, obviously, in some situations, two sort of equalish keepers. And then
but in that situation, Gary, normally what you're talking about at Manchester United and other clubs, when the two goalkeepers are equal, it's normally because they're not good enough. That's what it normally feels to me. You don't normally have a situation where you're seen as having two top goalkeepers.
The problem is you end up with a situation, every time a goalkeeper makes a mistake, which they inevitably do, you end up in a situation where you say, well, will they then play the next guy the next week? Once you do that once, you've undermined the situation and you've created what would be, I think sometimes a very difficult situation for everybody in the team. You haven't got stability with your back four, that both goalkeepers feel a little bit unnerved and a little bit anxious that if they make a mistake, they're out. So I'm interested to see what Mikel Arteta does with it and how he manages it, because I've never seen it work before really well.
Gary, I was going to mention that though, but everywhere else on the pitch there's competition, so why is that different for goalkeepers then? Like, you don't... So I'm seeing them as very different. I think Raya, in terms of his distribution, maybe problem solving against different types of teams. Is it not a case of that as well?
Yeah, I think you're right in one sense in saying that it does happen everywhere else on the pitch. But let's say Haaland was the number one striker at City. They wouldn't go and sign another Haaland probably. They would sign someone to sort of complement that person, sort of play second fiddle. So I think there are certain positions where you have competition, and that's clear. But I think then there are other areas where you might say, no, we have a star there. We're not going to undermine him. We just need someone to back him up, if you know what I mean.